Look who's come for dinner indeed. Good evening, my darling batlings. So happy to be joining you tonight once again after taking off last night. Oh no, hit the deck! You know, every time that you explode all over my throne room, it's coming out of your paycheck.
You don't pay me.
And why do you think you don't get paid? You don't have anything left over. So, Nerdy Furret's here, Link's here to answer Link's question. Yeah, one just came out. It was on pre-order for a while, but the latest part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake series has just come out, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I've been playing it off-stream, and it has absorbed my life and fucked up my sleep schedule. It is so fucking good, and I can't wait to get to it. And, yes, welcome, the Nerdy Furret. Glad to have you here for, some peak Square Enix, peak Tetsuya Nomura. Bro, just sleep? I did. I woke up at 4 in the afternoon today.
This is my response to that, Link.
No!
My response is, sleep is for the weak.
Yes. Yes, it is. But this is the weekend.
You know you got some ironclad logic right there.
I'm the only thing that's ironclad around here.
All right. Without further Mountain Dew, let's swap on over. Make sure that the game is actually being picked up. Hello. There we go.
Hello?
There we go.
What the fuck? There we go. There we go.
Oh, there goes that.
What the hell did you just knock over?
I just knocked over my iron supplements.
Oh,
How
okay.
fitting is it for the, how fitting is it for the half-vampire to have, iron-deficient anemia?
Oh, lovely. Well, I say it
Yes,
correctly.
when
My logic is not the only thing that's ironclad around.
All right, when we last left off, let's see, we were... There we go, we were heading towards the reactor. And it just barrel rolled off a train.
Pizza time.
I could go for some pizza, but instead I had General Tao's chicken. Now you see this dog graffiti here? That's Stamp. Keep him in mind. Yuffie is best girl. You know, Rebirth is definitely selling me on Yuffie. I still prefer Tifa, but Yuffie is great.
Bring it.
Isn't Yuffie 16? I have no idea what the ages of the characters are in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Also, hi, Dash Cat. I'm not going to give any Rebirth spoilers. The developers themselves don't want people giving out spoilers. So I'm going to respect that.
All kinds of creepy crawlies make themselves at home with the plate, then get messed up even more by the Mako.
Is that a new follower I see? Hello,
That black and white world of yours.
Sorry to make out that name.
I know there's room for one more.
Slight
Slight
Galaxy.
Slight Galaxy R,
Galaxy R.
hello. Slight Galaxy R, hello. I need to pick a better font for this shit. But, yes, hello, and welcome. Tonight's probably going to be a little bit more of a chill stream than usual, because I am a wee bit sleep-deprived, and, riding off of caffeine to keep me energized. The only thing I'll say about Rebirth when it comes to the waifus, without going into, you know, spoilers, is they really improved Tifa's model in the best ways possible. I wouldn't be surprised if they aged her up for the remakes, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Especially since she was a romanceable option in the original, which, you know.
Okay. Alright, fair.
Yeah, they don't give, like, specific ages for the characters in the remake games. They just say, like, they give vague, timelines that give you an idea of how old they are.
This is impressive, disturbing, and makes me uncomfortable. This is impressive, disturbing, and makes me uncomfortable.
Also, I will say about the gameplay for Rebirth, they definitely did a better job conveying what characters' unique abilities do than Remake did. I should probably heal.
Yeah, that would help.
Like, I can properly play as Tifa now, instead of just kind of winging it.
Let's switch it up.
I'll take over. Line taking over. Don't give
God, I've got a lot of debuffs on me right now. Tifa's landlord is voiced by the same actress who dubbed over Rita Repulsa in Power Rangers. I did not know that was Barbara Goodson, but that explains why she sounds so familiar. I'll have to double check that to make sure that that is indeed correct.
Those things really creep me out.
The train's gonna get derailed by one of these days.
Shouldn't I should do something?
Cloud is 21, Tifa is 20, Barrett is 35, Aerith is 22, and Yuffie is 16. I'm not going to harp on too much about ages of these characters, because, like, that's getting into an entire discourse that I do not feel equipped to properly discuss.
Yeah. So I think from this point on, we'll just agree to disagree and leave it at that. With your permission, of course, my lord.
Yes. Also, didn't know that Aerith is older than Cloud. That's interesting.
Oh, that's interesting, yeah. I knew she, for whatever reason, I knew she was older than Tifa.
Capture the essence of corporate propaganda.
Check it out. I guess Shipper's doing something about those monsters after all.
Doing a half-assed job.
Screwy. Let's just give it a quick once-over and call it a day.
Alright, drop it.
No escape.
All right, you know what they say. Burn to the ground. Burn, burn, burn. I would yell it out right now, but I don't want to upset my neighbor again.
Yeah, right. Well, you know, I have no such claws. I'm assuming you have headphones on, so.
Yes, yes, I do.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! I'm not gonna do it anymore because I'm worried I'm gonna fuck up my voice. And I need this golden voice. That's my ticket to fame.
Let's figure out where the hell we are. There's an old rail yard not far. What we're looking for is somewhere inside.
And that is...
A secret passageway.
We've compiled our report on Avalanche's combat capabilities and our...
I don't think I ever gave Cloud black magic in my playthrough. I give Cloud, like, occasional black magic spells until I get Aerith as a consistent party member. Because, like, you don't really have a good good magic user in the, in, like, your starting lineup until you get Aerith.
Shinra cannot and will not settle for anything less. Will you? But sir, if so, I can only assume that you and your men no longer wish to serve in your current positions. Is that correct?
We'll prepare the prototype in Section E for immediate deployment. Right now, damn it!
Usually stuck him with white magic and Barret as temporary black magic. See, you don't get to use Barret as often as you do a lot of other characters in Remake, so I don't really stick him with all that much.
That one's red, Merc.
Yes, I can tell that red is red. Sorry, I zoned out for a sec. Why are we talking about red? Red 13's not even here yet.
Red 5 standing by.
Red Fox standing by. Big Red standing by.
Red Wing standing by.
I'm probably going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep. You have to appreciate John DiMaggio as absolute top John DiMaggio. No, John DiMaggio at his absolute top John DiMaggio is him playing one of the announcers from Mad World. But he does a damn good job as Heidegger in these games. It's nice that it's a, like, it's still noticeably John DiMaggio, but it's a different cadence than he usually uses for most of his roles.
That one's red, Merc.
Can't find our way out of these tunnels?
I'll bust some walls.
Good one.
Wasn't kidding, you know.
Is this the right way?
You see stamp or blue lights?
Okay, no, I'm going... I should probably look at my map. I keep forgetting that I have a map in this game. Because there's, like, not very much free exploration in Remake compared to Rebirth. I'm in the Rebirth mindset, when I should be thinking Remake. Left wing...
One night.
Left wing SCRX. I am sorry if I butchered that name. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, it's a bot. I got it.
Yeah. See, the stuff like that is why I had the auto mod bot on, but then it, you know, started targeting innocent people instead of bots.
Yeah. Yes, apparently, apparently the bot was designed to eliminate humanity rather than actual, you know, others of its own kind. Go figure.
Okay, so L2 brings up a mini-map. I did not know that. All these years of playing this game, and I didn't know that. Interesting.
You really don't like Stamp, do you, Barry?
It's not that I hate it. I hate the fact that Shinra took a loyal animal like that and co-opted.
If you don't know, I feel like this might need a little bit of explaining for you, JKR. Stamp is like a propaganda mascot for Shinra.
Okay.
And we're following the Stamp graffiti because it's like a covert way for Avalanche members to signal where the path to the reactor is to each other. You follow where his
Makes
nose
sense.
is pointing.
This way.
It's literally follow my nose!
Security is a lot tighter than I thought it would be.
If they want to stand between us and the rail yard, that's their choice.
I mean, if you want to know something I found out that's both intriguing and kind of disturbing, Nerdy Furret, did you know that if you take someone of, like, average height, average build, their sex doesn't exactly factor into this, you know, just your bog standard average person, and you were to drain out every last drop of blood in their body, they would die a slow and painful death? Cloud's fucking dead, guys.
No, they're not. I see them right in chat.
Not that Cloud. Time to eat. I think this is the first time I've had to use a Phoenix down in this playthrough. I'm about to have to use another. Oh no.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit.
Aw, damn it. Like half a second off.
Here we go.
I've got to do something.
I'm really doing bad here.
Hello.
Your chat seems delayed. That's because there is a delay in Twitch in general.
Yes.
That's how Twitch has always worked.
Yes, for it. Like, why is it? Why do you think it is when you see half my messages whenever you used to stream? Why do you think it took you so long to see them? It's not because I was, it's not because I was slow. It's because your chat was slow, dude. Had nothing to do with anything except Twitch.
Is this the end for Arikado? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z Kai.
And that happens sometimes with bad internet too. That doesn't help either. Or lack thereof.
Gotta sting.
All right, unbridled strength. There we go.
Damn, girl.
Fucking finally. Worse than normal, because I have what we like to call Spectrum as my internet service provider. And even though they repeatedly deny throttling my speeds, it's a well-known fact that they do, in fact, throttle everyone's speeds when they're trying to stream. And there are no other internet service providers in this area, so there is literally nothing I can do about it.
What am I fighting for?
Yeah, Spectre's a piece of shit, from what I've gathered.
Yes, and they have pretty much a monopoly on this entire state.
Lovely. Like, honestly, I complain about AT&T a lot, but at least, you know, at least they don't do shit like that.
Yeah, I know that I can do Unbridled Strength twice in a row. I just didn't have enough ATB gauge to do that.
I thought this place was abandoned.
Guess not.
Ah, yes. Have a sit on the blue bench.
Yep, those are, they don't introduce inns until, Rebirth. So instead you get benches.
Ah. This damn elevator music is so catchy. I hate it.
No, you want to talk about catchy elevator music. If you've ever played Earthworm Jim, the second level of the game starts out with, I say second level, second world of the game, starts out with, like, the intro to Night on Bald Mountain, and then you hear a record scratch, and then it turns into elevator music. Because it's supposed to be hell.
Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
Sorry, not hell, Planet Heck. Like, most of the level's music is just elevator jazz, accompanied by the screams of the damned. Break all the tables, please. Gladly. There you go.
Keep looking for bait little snake. He'll lead us to the passageway.
It's even more satisfying in Rebirth, since a lot more of the environment's interactable. I'm trying not to talk too much about Rebirth, but, like, that's mainly what I've been playing this week.
Yeah.
Get back!
Don't touch it!
That all you got?
Someone's mad.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Once again, fantastic arrangement of Let the Battles Begin.
Yeah.
Aim for its legs. Bring it down.
No!
Yes!
Deal with that.
Need my help, do you? I think you got it detected, pal.
I'll draw its fire. You two stay on the offensive.
You know, I feel like a certain doctor would love this kind of technology to use against a certain little blue blur he's been dealing with.
I think you mean that moronic rodent shall face my wrath for his continued snooping as usual, I see.
Watch yourself.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear, and it's just in the subways.
Calling fire. It's on you.
Give him hell.
All right, staggered. And I finally, thanks to Rebirth, I finally understand how staggering actually works. I don't feel like Remake does a good enough job explaining it. Oh no, it has wheels.
What are those?
More drones.
Help this! Gotta stay! I'll keep distracted.
All right, we can summon now. We only got Ifrit to summon at the moment.
Get him.
I didn't know how it worked. I mean, like, I know you fill up the gauge, it staggers them. But I mean, like, upping the percentage of their stagger while they're staggered. Like, I feel like this game doesn't quite make that clear enough. Like, you gotta keep in mind, I am an idiot. Proudly so. So, like, that's not an indictment on the developers. It's an indictment on my lack of reading comprehension. The stagger mechanic was from Final Fantasy 12. Didn't know that because I haven't played 12. I had, like, on and off experiences with various Final Fantasies throughout my childhood, but the first one I really sat down and played a lot of was, unfortunately enough, 15.
Keep it up!
13, not 12. Okay, I couldn't tell because the font is small on this tiny monitor. But 13, okay.
Could be a system. I can fix this. Don't overdo it.
All right, finish it off, Ifrit. Have a good night, Furret. Hope you can get proper internet soon. To give you an idea of like how fucked my brain is right now, I saw the robot's name as Crab Warden, and my mind immediately went to Chad Warden, the old YouTube troll. Like I'm half expecting this giant robot to start going on about the PS triple.
To me.
Ugh.
Destroy the pilot. That'll expose the generator. That's line. Look out!
God, one thing I really don't like about the combat in 7 Remake and Rebirth is that your spells can be interrupted, and it just wastes your ATB gauge.
Deal with that.
The music goes hard? Hell yeah, it does.
It's on you.
Don't give up. This fight's not over yet.
It's not over yet, as Zero would say.
Bingo! Bring it! Gotcha!
Okay, heal. Heal.
Do this right. You're up.
I got this.
Like, I'm fine with them being interrupted. It's the fact that you lose ATB and MP even though you don't get to cast the actual spell that bothers me.
Gotta destroy that pet.
No need. Watch out for the surge. Take the lead.
Watch and learn. Coming at you hard and fast. Look now. That's all I hear.
Come on, you can do this. I somewhat believe in you guys.
Only somewhat.
Only somewhat. There we go.
I'm the trash man.
And we finally got a new weapon for Tifa.
Let's go.
Also, the dodge sucks in Remake. Yes, it does. And Rebirth only makes it marginally better. But Rebirth focuses more on parrying than dodging.
This won't do.
Sir, analytics reports that the feed went down after an anomaly was registered during the test.
An anomaly? Or an excuse for your failure to properly prepare the armor?
No, sir. All modules were confirmed fully operational. It's far more likely, given the circumstances, that the sensors were overloaded.
Is that so?
All the sensors in Section E are inoperable.
The president.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, everything is fine, sir. Better even.
Everything is going according to Keikaku, sir. What does that mean, you say?
Understood, sir.
Sir, read the translator's note. Keikaku means plan. What do you mean just say
Know
plan?
exactly where they were headed. If the armor is intact, then you'd best determine the nature of this anomaly soon. Should you fail to do so, you will deal with our intruders.
Should you fail to do so, I'm demoting you to Scrub Monkey 3rd class. Now go and mop up the dungeon.
People more than fairly. So don't disappoint me.
Seeing regular-ass phones when holograms exist in this game. Yeah, seeing, like, regular-ass smartphones in Final Fantasy VII is weird.
The passage is beyond these shipping containers. Let's slip through them. Talk about a tight squeeze.
You okay?
I wonder how tight it is for Tifa.
Apparently not as tight. Remember, Barrett's built like a brick shit house, okay?
Yeah.
Tifa's just busty.
Yeah. But that was the thing. I was just curious because, you know,
She clearly wasn't having as much trouble as him.
that's for sure.
Surprised Barrett could fit through that. He just covered himself with butter first. so he could squeeze through there without any trouble.
Oh, God, no, don't put that image in my head.
You're welcome.
Fuck you.
You have to take
Don't
me out
you
to dinner
say it.
first.
No!
You know, I need a counterpoint to the no on my soundboard. I'm thinking of adding the M. Bison, yes! Yes! On there. Ooh, 10% boost to rear assault, gladly. I love how we don't have an agreed upon context for when that should be redeemed yet. Just whenever. All right, I should probably switch up some characters' materia right now. Like, oh, I don't know, giving the one with the better white magic skills the healing materia. What was I thinking? Answer, I wasn't. All right, I'll stretch. That was in need of a good stretch.
That's two stretches you owe us.
Yes. All right.
Nice and limber, dude?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a sec, managing people's materia. Because there's a lot of Final Fantasy VII is fucking around with materia. See, the one that has Kira, and then... Yeah. And then... Barrett, what am I gonna give you? I think Barrett's good for now. I'll probably take off Ice, because Ice is pretty useless. Mostly because the Ice spell itself has, like, a really weird wind-up period compared to every other elemental spell. I'll give him Barrier.
Question. And the question is, though, what killed the dinosaurs?
Except the bastard looked like a scorpion.
Clearly not the Ice Age with how long it takes to actually deal damage.
Well,
Looks dead now.
I gave Cloud Chakra? Did I? I'll make sure that I do. I usually keep Chakra on Tifa just because she starts with that. But that's actually a good idea. No, I didn't give Cloud Chakra, but I will go ahead and do that. No real need for Tifa to have two healing abilities, when she could have one of them dedicated to Revival.
Good. Good.
Sorry for bringing the stream to a complete halt here to do that.
Lo and behold. All aboard.
All right, but is there going to be any more catchy elevator music on our ride down?
Nope.
Just so you know, it's not gonna get any easier.
When did it ever?
Now, I have to make sure that I at least get the Chocobo and Moogle materia while I'm here. Because this is the only place where you can get it. It's not like the Shiva materia where you can get that at any time from Chadley.
Through here and straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
Also, it finally clicked with me after playing Rebirth why Chadley talks so, like, fucking, you know, the way he does. Where he uses all those big fancy words and technical terms.
Yeah.
After playing E comes
He's a cyborg.
and then H.
Oh.
Thought E was the last.
I don't know if they mentioned that in this game,
Is section F.
but it's
We cut through section G and head
but
for H.
apparently that's just like a casual fact about him that I missed.
Biggs should be
I don't know.
somewhere.
This is my first time playing Remake from beginning to end since
Looks like the
2020,
sun's going
so
down Midgard.
I have probably forgotten a lot of details.
Double time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a date with a reactor.
They do in hard mode has its own exclusive dialogue? That's weird. Not unheard of, but still weird whenever games do that, to me, at least. Okay, definitely picking up a leather bracer for Cloud. And we'll get a couple of bulletproof vests. And with that, we've got one more materia slot, so we'll use that for... fuck, what should I use it for? Not really anything worth you. HP up, because why not? Make up for the fact that he doesn't have a defense boost right now. Plus, since Cloud's mandatory for the entire game, it's not like there's any loss to leveling up that materia while you play.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Just out of curiosity, did you happen to see the T-Formers link that I sent you as well, or did you just or what? I'm just curious.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Basically, we just got announcements a couple days ago for some new
Okay.
Amazon exclusive stuff too. Apparently, Hasbro has decided that they want to reuse the bulkhead mold again for Legacy.
Okay.
As Breakdown from Prime.
That's still more fitting than using it as Bulkhead.
Yeah, but
And I
still,
hate
I don't like
that.
it. Yeah.
Like, oh, Prime has really cool character designs that we could create some unique molds for. Let's give them the most boring-ass ones that look nothing like they do in the show.
Right?
Hard mode has the Shinra simulation that has a super boss, and once you beat the super boss that's only on hard mode, he reveals to you that he's a robot. Okay, okay.
Dealing with a power shortage.
Kill the lights, we free up power for the gate and other stuff.
I never thought to replay on hard mode,
You think these are the
because,
pieces?
like, I'm in this mostly for the story.
Gotta
Yeah.
put out a sun just to open a gate, huh?
But if we go through with it, the grounders in Sector 4 will suffer.
An hour later, sun's
The grounders will suffer?
That's true.
Let's go.
No!
Make it so.
All these lamps. You'd think they'd be able to balance the load by now, though.
Maybe. If the maintenance guys or whoever weren't playing hooky.
The lamps are important, but when you think how much Mako it must take to keep them running. That's gotta be one. Man, look at the size of it.
Okay, show of hands. Who here was introduced to the Final Fantasy VII cast through Kingdom Hearts and got like the complete wrong impression of what these characters are supposed to be like? Because that was a lot of people in my age group who were too young to have grown up playing Final Fantasy VII, but were old enough to have been there for the beginning of Kingdom Hearts. Okay, so there's like actual reasons to play hard mode beyond it just being harder. Okay, I'll have to give that a shot sometime. I don't have a completed save file on the PS5 version, unfortunately, and for some reason, it's not able to find my completed save file for the PS4 version, so it's not like I can just import that.
Next stop, Section G.
Yep. And after that, Reactor 5. Not again.
Great.
Somebody call an
Sure those
exterminator.
welcome us just as warm as before. Tell you what, the rot runs deep in this damn pizza.
Pizza? So, yeah, I'll never get over them calling, you know, the divisions of the different sectors into plates in Midgar pizza. Like, I get that that's what it visually resembles, but it's just such a weird terminology that I can't take seriously. Like, it can find save file from the PS4 version. Problem is, it's finding, like, the only save file it found is, like, a playthrough where I'm only at the beginning of the game? I don't know. I might have accidentally deleted my complete playthrough. Who knows? What's important is, Tifa is still sexy.
They busted?
Powered down is my guess.
Lucky us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about.
Wait, did she just say they busted?
Yes. You know what that means.
Is that...
Filling the air that we gotta breathe with their shit.
Monsters sure seem to like it. What's up with that?
It's like in the tunnels.
There we go. And about whether I manually saved, fuck if I know. I have not played the PS4 version since 2020. Okay, maybe because I'm on like a retro YouTube poop kick recently. But I couldn't help but read your message, Dashcat, like a sentence mix from like an old school Spadin or YTP where it's like, heh, come. Or that famous sentence mix of Dr. Rabbit that Colgate tried to sue that one YouTube pooper over, where he's like, I am about to come in your mouth.
I'm sure there's a way to get there.
Nothing we can do but search.
And when we find it, we can find the snag that is here.
Any second now, we'll get over there. All I can think about is the guy in Faces of Evil saying, come. Yeah, that's why I was thinking. Guanam saying, come. Like, the way he says it makes it so easy to take it out of context.
Going in. It's over.
Yeah, Guanam, the wizard guy, the Squadala, we're off guy. His name's Guanam. Apparently, the only reason we know the character names is because, like, a Dutch gaming magazine had an official guide for Faces of Evil that gave all the characters their names, which are not listed anywhere in the game itself.
Did you just sneeze?
No, I swung my sword.
Oh, I was multitasking, so I didn't see you swing the sword. I just heard what sounded like a sneeze. And no, before you say anything, I am not on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm actually
and
working
to
on
reach
something in the
Reactor
Empire.
5, we need to go
Just
through
clearing out some old
sections.
shit that doesn't need to be there.
Unfortunately, I didn't spot a connecting catwalk to Section H. Did you?
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
The only other route that I can think of would be...
Along the wall.
Up for giving it a try? It might not work out.
Fun
but
fact,
it's
in
the only
Punisher
way
mode,
to
if you
not.
hold square and move on an enemy, it temporarily activates the Berserk status on them. Did not know that. I don't really mess around with debuffs on enemies in RPGs.
Those ventilation fans?
But I did notice that a lot of my, like, in Rebirth, I spammed the hell out of Punisher mode. So that might be why I kept on sending enemies into Berserk status. Oh no, don't fall asleep, Cloud.
You got this.
Finish him off!
That it?
All right, I apologize in advance because I'm going to be doing a lot of laps around this area, making sure that I get as much stuff as I can because you cannot come back here.
Hey, look! I think we can climb onto that pipe.
Sure seems that way.
No fear, no fear. Yeah, no fear. No fear. No fear. No fear.
No fear.
No fear, no pain, something something in Japanese. Kamen Rider Kuga.
You know, these fans are really loud and
You chickening out?
hell no. I'm just worried that your pony ass is gonna get blown off the
Barrett just straight up called Cloud a twink. Holy shit.
side. Okay. Follow me. No worse than a windy day, huh?
One with a tornado warning, maybe? Don't look at the fan. Whatever you do.
Right.
Hey, what's that behind the fan over there?
I'm surprised he didn't call him white or a. I'm pretty sure, like, like, I may not be an expert on Final Fantasy VII here, but I'm pretty sure the people from Wutai are supposed to be like the Asians of the Final Fantasy VII world.
Hands off my life. I mean,
Wutai and a few other areas.
baby. 3
I
times.
think. I'm not sure.
Section H is just up ahead. Slow and steady, guys.
And that's our objective?
The cargo platform? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
This is it. The cargo platform Biggs was talking about. Let's not keep him waiting.
I'll be right back. I just realized it's after 9 p.m. Central Time, so I gotta put Witch to bed. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But
All right.
That's all of them, isn't it?
Honestly, I just think most Final Fantasy protagonists are Asian by default, unless it's obvious they aren't.
Remember the H1 sign.
Like, some of them I could see as being Asian, some of them I see as, like, having more European heritages. It depends on the setting of the Final Fantasy. Like, the oldest, like, for example, like Final Fantasy 16, you cannot convince me that, Clive is not supposed to be, like, some sort of European descent. If we were going by, like, real-world, ethnicities. But stuff in Final Fantasy VII where it's like a big, like, for lack of a better term, a big melting pot of real-world cultures into a fictional world, then it's a lot harder to identify outside of Yuffie. Yuffie is definitely supposed to be Japanese. And, like, you know, outside of very obviously racially coded characters, for better or worse, in Final Fantasy VII. Vaughn is from 12, right? Like, I haven't played 12. I played a bit of 10. I played a bit of 10-2. I played a demo for 8. I've played Remake. I've played a good chunk of Rebirth. I've played bits and pieces of the original 7. Beginning of 4. And I have 6. I just haven't played it yet. Oh, and I played the DS remake of 3 and fucking hated it. Oh, and I played most of 15 and didn't like most of it. So I just gave up on it.
It's over.
For me, being someone that grew up in, like, that really specific era of, like, Fox Kids programming, where they were a lot more experimental before just becoming a depository for kids shows. Like, I see the name Vaughn, and I don't think Final Fantasy, I think Vision of Escaflowne. From that, brief period where Fox Kids aired their own incredibly cut-down dub of that anime. Which I can't remember much of. Partly because they did not air it very consistently.
Let's flip it and go.
Grabbing power. Please wait.
That's one down.
Only 2 more lights to go.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
Great, they're no longer busted.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusty mechs ain't gonna keep us from reaching the reactor.
They may not be busted anymore, but I'm pretty sure that busting does indeed still make them feel good.
We've got
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
mid-range turrets, huh?
Hey, Cloud! Hang back while I deal with these pests!
Or if you use thunder. There we go.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't
We can move this catwalk.
you? Yeah! Lined it up perfect.
Okay, so you can move the catwalk, but can you shake your little tush on the catwalk? Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna get DMCA'd if I keep that up. I still can't get over how there's, like, a top, like, Billboard Top 100 charting, Top 10 charting Taylor Swift song that has writing credits to Right Said Fred on it because she, like, jacked the flow from their only famous song.
Which way to the next light?
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big-ass things are. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Keep it together.
All right. Your turn, Barrett.
Ain't no thing. I'm counting on you.
Really?
Taking over. Here we go.
These guys used to give me so much trouble until I discovered that you can just, like, abuse Punisher mode.
I see you.
Come on. Come to Papa. Come here. There we go.
Need a breather.
All right. Watch and learn. Not my fine.
Another cool detail, if you have elemental materia on Tifa, use a chi attack. The chi attack will have the elemental status that you currently have equipped. There's a lot of intricacy to Tifa's playstyle in particular that the game just doesn't really tutorialize. Yeah, also doesn't help that you don't play her that much. Yeah, she's really, like...
And that makes 2 lights down.
Meaning we've only got one left.
I had to have another sip of my energy juice. Something I like about Rebirth so far is that you're not separated from party members for, like, arbitrary story reasons nearly as much as you are in Remake. All right, that materia over there, I'm probably not going to be able to get because I have just Never found my way over there. If I have found my way over there once, it was by complete fluke.
You think they'll miss those three-plate suns?
I say the real sun's the only one we need. To hell with Shinra and their night lights.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
Too easy.
It's on you.
About damn time.
Whatever.
How'd you like that? Gonna make your eyeballs pop.
To be fair, with Remake, a lot of the Midgar stuff in the OG, Cloud was either on his own or with one or two party members. Yeah, that's one of the things where I think Remake kind of suffers a bit by only being the Midgar stuff. Like, yeah, they did a lot to flesh out the Midgar section, so it feels like a complete game. But, you don't really get a good sense of the world or characters until after the events of Midgar.
We're right back where we started. Where was that last light again?
There's also a lot of padding, yeah. Like, a lot of, like, from a narrative standpoint, I can understand having Midgar be stretched out to its own game. But now that we have Rebirth to compare it to, without delving into spoilers, Rebirth feels a lot more natural in its flow. Where, even though it's obviously, you know, stretched out to the length of an entire AAA game on its own, rather than just being the remainder of the first disc. But, like, it feels more like they were able to get real content out of it, instead of having to painfully stretch out every last possible thing that they could out of the content that they were restricted to.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry I took so long, but you got scared about something, I'm not sure what.
Oh no, is the pupper okay?
She's fine. I put her in her box and she's safe there. I had to pick her up, like, kind of, you know, comfort her for a few minutes, but she's fine now.
Deal with that.
Yeah, just don't know what it was. I went downstairs, she was, like, cowering in the corner of her pen, and I was like, why are you... What's the matter, baby girl? So I opened the pen up, and she gave me right up to my arms.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah. Little girl drives me crazy, but I love her to pieces, and I will do anything to protect her.
Let's do this. Never again.
I am doing real bad tonight. I'm usually, well, I wouldn't say good at this, but better than this at this.
Need my help, do you? Here it comes. Keep pouring it on. Want some more?
So what exactly are these things? Are these, like, mutations created by the reactor?
They're mutations from the reactor.
Get ready.
Probably because I don't have all the abilities. Yeah.
Come on. What do you think we're paying you for? That thunder I hear? Bringing the heat. Back up the lift.
All right, it's up to you, Barrett.
Oh, this. Suck on this. Here it comes.
There we go. You will be spamming Counter-Strike like a motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, that would probably be better than my strategy of flail around, trying to keep up. Alright, we should be good for now. Like, I'm probably gonna miss that purple materia that was over on that raised section. But I'm definitely gonna go out of my way to get the Chocobo and Moogle summon. Because the more summon materia we can get, the better.
Yes.
Even though Chocobo and Moogle isn't, like, you know, a game breaker or anything, still nice to have more than just 2 on this playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just had to resuscitate myself so I can get comfortable. You want to talk about sus, just wait until we get to Wall Market. Although that's not going to be for a while with how Remake really stretches things out for the Midgar chapter.
Hmm.
If there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one. It's on now!
And what are you?
I'm counting on you!
It's over.
Come on.
That all you got?
What my turn.
All right! Watch and learn!
Hang back.
That hit.
Need a light?
Come on, come here. Come here. Come here. Speen! Come here. Leave Tifa alone.
No holding back.
There we go.
Let's finish this. Try me. That's it. Let's do this.
Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform moving.
Better be.
Okay, let's head
In
on
the
back
words
to the
of Mario from Hotel Mario, that ought to do it. I hate how much of a maze this chapter is. Yes, so do I.
The best thing you can do to speed her recovery is to kick Shinra ass in her stead.
I know. And Cloud's got a cover for Wedge, too.
Hey, Kier! Hop in if you want to. We could use someone to liven up the commentary a bit.
Sorry, I'm just eating a snack.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that against you.
I know, dude.
When do we
Heh,
wake up with
That's
coming.
Soon enough, don't you worry.
He knew we
I felt like it had to be said.
ways to kill time.
We ought to reach him long before he dies aboard.
What's this? A shapeshifter who can barely be heard?
And we're back at the cargo platform.
My Russian nesting doll bees filled with progressively smaller and smaller bees ought to put a stop to that.
So yeah, I've been doing Duolingo now.
Yes,
Nice.
so have I. I need
Speaking
to.
of
Yeah, I saw the messages you sent out yesterday. I was just like, I had shit going on yesterday
I
and
figured,
didn't get
dude,
around
it's
to
fu-
setting things up yet.
That's fine. I just want to make sure you are aware that the shit needs to be fixed. And that
Yeah.
we're back on order. We just need to make sure everything's good.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
get around to that probably after stream.
Okay, let's
That's
go.
fine. Whatever, dude.
I would love to tell everyone in chat, Diadech, which is hello in Irish.
I've been taking Japanese, and
Nice.
you know, I still get the feeling that I would be better spent taking, like, you know, a proper Japanese course. But for, you know, getting the basics of, like,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
this
this is how you say this basic term. It's good enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Where it really fumbles is when it comes to learning the alphabets, because it doesn't really do a good job of teaching you a good way to identify like what hiragana makes what sound, or teaching you any good ways to remember it, or teaching you how you're supposed to write it.
We were alliance. Oh, allegation, excuse me. I don't-
Also, Kier.
yeah.
Guten Abend.
Diadech.
No
Yes,
hablo
which was,
español porque yo tengo un vaso de agua.
That was German for good evening.
No, that was
I didn't know
Spanish
how to
for
spell.
that was Spanish for I don't speak Spanish because I have a glass of water.
Not what you said, idiot.
That's what he said. But yeah, I just started. I'm on lesson 3 now, I believe.
Ooh.
I just wanted to do the thing before it hit midnight.
Yeah, of course, because you want to keep the streak going.
Yeah. And I'm actually surprised that I can actually write some words in Irish.
Nice.
Like, either that or I get super close to it. So I just got my my gold rank on my second lesson.
Nice.
Yeah,
See-
thank you. I'm very proud of myself.
By the way, Dashcat, see, that's where you underestimate me. You may think that I am your average weeb who just wants to learn Japanese so they can watch anime without subtitles or stuff like that. No, I want to learn Japanese so I can watch Hitomi Tanaka's filmography without subtitles.
The funny thing is, after I learn Irish, Japanese is next on my list.
And
And for me, it's Fuko or Pecan.
There are subtitled versions of Hitomi Tanaka's videos out there, but the subtitles are shit. They're very
And
like
it's also-
they're machine translated subtitles, so
Yeah.
it's just very dry translation.
And don't forget
And
too,
I'm not
that
being
you're
serious about that being why I want to learn Japanese. Of course, I'm just
Obviously.
that would be a benefit of learning Japanese.
No, you just want to watch off-brand anime, spicy anime without subtitles.
In reality, I want to riz up Kaho Shibuya and Hitomi Tanaka in their native tongues. Same reason why I want to learn Finnish to riz up Lumi.
Yeah. I just want to learn Irish for cultural reasons and the fact that how I want to. Excuse me. How I want to make that game take place in Ireland. One of the stories.
Also, I can't be
Yeah.
lost if I was never found to begin with.
But yeah, Japanese is next on the list because Irish is actually super hard.
Well, yeah, it's super hard. It's a language that is not very commonly spoken nowadays, so it's a hard
Yes.
language to teach.
But very rewarding.
I do know as far as languages that Duolingo offers. There's two languages
Klingon?
there's two languages that Duolingo has wanted to offer on their program for years, but they haven't been able to just because it's too hard for them to come up with a lesson plan for them. And those are Navajo and Icelandic.
I would love to learn Navajo.
Same.
Like I would genuinely love it. Like one way that they could probably get that going would be if they were to sign a deal with a reservation to make it like a certain donation every so often.
Like the thing about trying to offer Navajo on a language learning app is because it's down to like there not being very many written materials about the Navajo language. It's almost entirely passed down orally.
Okay.
Ha orally. But like there's only a handful of textbooks in existence that say anything about the basics of the Navajo language.
The funny thing is, believe it or not, that's kind of how Irish used to start it off with.
Is it Airbuster next chapter? Yes, it's Airbuster is after this. Because they stretch out the trying to get to the reactor into its own chapter.
Back in my day, it only took you about 10 minutes.
And they also stretched out a lot of the Airbuster stuff with being able to sabotage Airbuster before you fight it. What I'm trying to do is find my way through this hellish maze so I can get the Chocobo and Moogle materia.
Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of how the Mogs look in this game.
I don't like how... I've been playing Rebirth, and I'm not going to give spoilers on Rebirth for obvious reasons. It just came out, and the people who worked on it straight up said, please do not post spoilers. That being said, I don't like how the Moogles look in Rebirth.
Yeah, in Rebirth, they remind me of Land Chop.
Yeah, they do look a lot like sock puppets.
I know everyone's gonna be like, wait, what is Kier talking about?
Let's finish this.
Still got a lot to learn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one more thing. You remember the Pilk meme?
Yes. How can I forget that?
I think I figured out one of the I don't know what that word means in Japanese, like the banya, but in Irish it means milk.
In Japanese it would be bonyu. Well, it depends on what kind of milk you're talking about. Bonyu refers to breast milk.
Okay, yeah. Whenever they say it, it's like banya. And that's actually Irish.
If you're talking about dairy milk, it would be ginyu.
Yeah, I'm going
and yes, that's the reason behind the naming of the Ginyu Force.
Yeah. Well, talk about the word that she actually says in the voice clips. She's saying milk in Irish. I'm not happy about that. So something else that's fun about that. Did you guys know that you guys been speaking Irish and don't even know it?
I'm not surprised. English is like a hodgepodge of 75 different languages.
Yeah, if you just say no, you're saying the word or.
I just got back from an ad. Why did I hear breast milk? Because we're having a cultured conversation about languages.
Okay.
So Dash Cat, you know the Pilk meme, right, with Pepsi and Coke?
It's not Coke.
So
It's Pepsi and
Pepsi.
milk.
I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But oh my God, Barrett, no. But you know how in the game, right? How she says
Ventilation system service.
instead of
Which
Bunyu,
game?
just a couple of games. Hold on, I
I
actually
don't know
have it.
which game you're talking about or who the she is.
The character I can't remember her name. The
From
cat
what
character.
franchise? You just brought up a character that says Bunya and without any context for what you're talking about.
The one with the pilk meme.
Oh, Neko Arc.
Neko Arc. Thank you. That's the character I've been trying to. I couldn't think of her name.
Neko Arc
That was
from
the one
Melty Blood.
Thank you. Yes. So one of her voice line is what? Instead of Bunyu being that's the breast milk. Arikado said.
It's a pun on like Bunyu and Nya.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, I don't think they notice it, but they're speaking Irish. That was my thing to it, because the way they say it is actually how you say milk in Ireland, in Old Irish. I know. I don't think they noticed they did that.
Switching ventilation system.
Their pun was educational.
Complete the maintenance access
I mean, one of my favorite things I've seen recently is that English is based so much on the Dutch language that if you translate it like most phrases into Dutch, it just looks like broken English. Like, and the example they gave was like kick a soccer ball to kicken the black and white and ball.
It's actually funny you mentioned the soccer ball because we were talking about football today at work. Oh my goodness. Right?
Yeah.
It's on now. Try me, pushing it.
Yes, it's my turn.
Okay, Barrett, you're on sentry duty.
I was wondering where that laser was coming from.
It's a good thing that you don't necessarily lose here if you run out of time. You just have to activate the switch again.
Yeah, that's good design, you know.
Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
Still managed to do it in time, though. Just barely.
You know what that means, right?
It means that I can finally get that damn materia. Where's that damn materia? There it is.
The applause.
I've been thinking of swapping out that applause redeem with one from Fesh Pins.
We'll see.
Oh god.
Yes, we had to go through all that, and we get Chocobo and Moogle materia.
Which is normally your first materia in the original game if you talk to a Chocobo at the Chocobo farm.
Instead, in Remake, because they want to introduce summons in the Midgar part, the first materia you get is Ifrit.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, Ifrit is one of the materia dropped on the boat.
Oh,
in the original game.
In Rebirth, they have like you can import your save data from Remake and the Yuffie DLC to get some exclusive summons early, either early or just like exclusive in general. I mean, it's not a spoiler; it's just like importing your save data. It's not plot related. It's like it's like the dot hack thing where it's rewarding you for playing part 1 before playing part 2. Like, you get to start off with Ramu and Leviathan.
And Leviathan is this too. We stop. I can say where every single materia is.
Like, to give you context for where I am in Rebirth right now, without talking too much about
compared
that,
to the original game.
I just finished Costa del Sol.
Yo, I know for a fact that's one of the best areas. I'm actually curious what outfit you picked for Tifa.
I picked her bikini.
Nice.
Like,
I like that outfit. I like the shorts better. Like, just overall.
I kind of wish I picked the shorts. I'm not going to say why.
I think I know why.
But I am glad that I picked the bikini because, once again, not a spoiler, just like a general note, is they did some upgrades to Tifa's model.
Yep.
Like, in addition to giving her more pronounced physics, they also accentuated her abs more.
And we stand muscle ladies up in here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's see.
And, yeah, her face looks a lot better due to, you know, just better graphical technology and more familiarity with Unreal Engine 4. Because I believe this was, like, the first major project that Square Enix did in Unreal Engine 4. So things look kind of off in Part 1.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Do you want to pet the kitty?
There's no kitties here, though.
Yes, I want to pet.
Just bugs.
He's just right there. He's not.
Pet.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner.
Shoo.
Engaging countermeasures explodes everybody out.
Engaging countermeasures. The countermeasures are just daka daka daka.
Deploying countermeasures. America!
Fuck yeah! Gonna get fucking DMCA copyright claimed America! Fuck yeah!
Screw you.
You know, I never fully seen Team America.
Team America World Police.
Yeah, I haven't fully seen it. I only seen like.
I haven't
clips.
seen it. I haven't seen it either. I've only seen like, you know, the Team America theme part, and I've seen that incredibly racially insensitive Kim Jong-il musical number.
Oh, I've seen that whole movie is racially insensitive.
I mean, yeah, it's from Matt Stone and Trey Parker. They're not exactly known for very progressive depictions of Asian characters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to hear something hilarious?
What?
Someone that used to work with us, right? Well, work with me in my job. They happened to visit the mall with their boyfriend. So me and the boyfriend were just sitting there talking. I got both him and the girl I used to work with interested in Attack of the Killer Tomatoes simply because I said I think there's a scene where a tomato takes down a jet.
That I don't know if that's in Attack or if it's in Return of the Killer Tomatoes.
I think it's the first one.
I haven't seen either.
I've only seen the first one in the cartoon, but now they're interested in the movie. That's what it was like. It's like a bad movie, but it's fun.
Speaking of cartoons based on cult classic B movies, did you know that thanks to the Lost Media community, we are now able to fully watch the Little Shop of Horrors kids series?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it aired on Fox Kids very briefly and was never released officially on home media.
Huh.
It wasn't, and part of the reason that it was hard to find was because it turns out it wasn't actually called Little Shop of Horrors. It was just called Little Shop.
Eh.
And it did a lot of.
Good.
It makes a lot of changes to the established formula, partly to make it more kid friendly. Like Audrey 2 doesn't, you know, eat people. He's just like a talking plant, and he raps instead of singing like soul music. And Seymour and God, I can't remember the name of the girl from Little Shop of Audrey. Duh. Seymour and Audrey are kids instead of adults.
I wonder.
But yeah, Dash Cat. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is about tomatoes trying to take over the world.
You know what I need to show off on stream again sometime that I showed off like during my earliest days of VTubing? I need to show Night of the Living Bread.
Oh God.
It's a short film parody of Night of the Living Dead where it's like an abridged retelling of Night of the Living Dead, except instead of zombies, it's killer bread.
You know what this makes me think of? The game I Am Bread.
I mean, it makes me think of Texting of the Bread, that old Screw Attack published game.
The reason I say I Am Bread because of the lore, because that's a fish game. The bread was like sentient and all this other crazy shit.
Going nuts after some terrorists jumped off a train. Nice and quiet here, though. So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch! Bring it in.
So.
Yeah, you know what's
You do not turn down a bear hug from Barrett, okay?
Oh, you don't. You open your arms big and wide and you step into that shit.
Pretty good. You picking that train you did. While Shinra scours Sector 4.
Oh! Did I tell you guys that I got hit on the other day?
No, you did not.
It was an older guy, older gentleman. Nicely dressed.
Yeah?
Loved his nails. I said, oh, I love your nails. Immediately I get the, oh, I love you. I'm like, oh. Thank you.
That's not just getting hit on. That's
full on confession, Japanese schoolgirl mode.
Remember in the direct-to-DVD spin-off series of Cars called Planes, where the older planes talk about their experiences in World War I, and you see a flashback of him seeing fellow planes getting killed? The Cars world has a lot of horrifying stuff if you think for more than a second about the logistics of how that world works.
Cars 2 specifically, like they oh my gosh, the torturing scenes are crazy.
No. I'm talking about how, like, Volkswagen is represented as a brand in the Cars world, which means that theoretically there was a car Nazi Germany.
Oh yeah, that. I'm talking about stuff you actually see happen in the movie.
No. I'm talking about the stuff they don't dwell on that's just implied by the existence of what cars are there in the movies. Like, another one of them is how the Pope is represented by the Pope-mobile, which means that there is car Catholicism in there, Catholicism, should I say, which means that there was a car Jesus who was crucified under Pontiac Pilate.
And then there's that, the fact that the Vatican in our world helped a lot of Nazis, flee to Argentina. So what's that tell you in the Cars world?
Yeah, the Cars world is horrific if you think about anything beyond what they want you to think about.
The Chiquita banana thing. Oh my god.
Oh god, the Chiquita banana thing. Holy shit.
I just opened up a whole new can of worms.
Finding out that Chiquita Banana is like a dictator.
Oh, it was a car queen of England. She's somehow not dead. I think she's dead now.
King Charles might be dead soon too.
Same thing with what's her name, the other person, Duchess something, or Princess. I don't know the families that well.
I don't know the whole family. I just know King Charles is the current king, and he just recently came out saying that he has cancer.
Yeah, I think it's stage 3. I want to say.
Oh, that
I might be wrong.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's been shorter monarchies at some point.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know too much about my British history. I'm too American for that. All right, time to fuck about with materia again.
So while you're fucking around with materia, okay? You guys already know I would like, okay, out of the Shinra people, right? I would like to cosplay Heidegger. Who would you guys like to cosplay of the Shinra Corporation members?
Hojo.
Hojo? Ooh. I guess because of the science. Hey, Shadow Dragon.
Because I'm naturally greasy enough to cosplay Hojo.
Oh, shut up. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, dude.
No, I mean like I have naturally oily skin.
I have dry as hell skin. Win the trade?
Yes. Well, it's
dry
actually,
skin deals with eczema.
Like, my skin is always dry, but it's also, like, got a high oil content to it. So I get the worst of both.
I just have, it's weird, like, because the way my skin is, my scalp gets super fucking dry. Like, it is, like, dangerous dry, like eczema dry.
Like, I also suffer from, frequent dandruff.
Same here.
If I don't take proper care of my scalp, because oily skin plus dry skin, it should not be possible, but it is.
Yeah, I've been there. Trust me. When I was younger, that affected me a lot more, but now it's more dry than anything. JKR.
Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
He wouldn't be able to tell you because he hasn't seen everyone from the Shinra executives yet. He hasn't played Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I have it, but I haven't actually had a chance to play it.
Am I going to tell Aerith I'm going to force breeder like he did in the... Technically, he wasn't going to. He was going to have the experiment do it. That doesn't make it any better. Hojo is a fucking sick bastard.
It's part of his... Hammer rolling.
Final Fantasy Bridge, folks. Yes.
Speaking of horrific mad scientists, me and JKR were discussing this earlier, and now that you're here, I want to suggest this to you. Armin Shimmerman as either Tarantulas or Starscream.
Starscream.
Okay, but do you know who Armin Shimmerman is?
His name sounds familiar.
Dr. Nefarious.
Oh yeah, Starscream, 100%.
Like he could be either Starscream or Tarantulas. He would fit both very well.
100% Starscream, because you already know I'm a big Dr. Nefarious fan. Yeah, Starscream.
But like, who would his Lawrence be?
Oh.
Honestly, I was considering him as Swindle because, you know...
Because he also plays Quark from Star Trek.
Mechanized
units
were designed to take out giant monsters. Probably a new prototype.
Also, I found out something interesting about Dr. Nefarious in the latest game, Rift Apart, that I think you might like as a Dr. Nefarious fan.
I'm listening.
He's apparently actually a pretty benevolent boss, because he gives Lawrence paternity leave.
Oh. When the supervillain is actually more fucking benevolent than our actual companies, right?
Yeah, like that's been a recurring thing in Ratchet & Clank. I've noticed is that the evil villain factions offer great benefits.
Yo, can that work for this evil faction?
Like, one of my favorite villains so far, even though he's not a main villain, but like part of a villain faction, has been the Thugs for Less leader.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
he's just called Thugs for Less leader.
He's the guy that talks like this
from the second game. You know, it's like he's a violent and scummy person, but he has a code of ethics and he rewards employees for impressive work. He offers like company picnics and bonding exercises, pays healthcare benefits. Only mildly scolds people for acting out of line instead of blowing up at them. He's just like that's going to be a mark on your report or something like that. Like he seems like a kind of good dude when you you know, extrapolate him from the fact that he runs Thugs for Less.
Let me ask you something now. Who would you want to? Who would you? This is also for the chat, okay?
Also, have a good night, Dash Cat.
Have a good night, Dash.
Night night.
Who would you want to work for? Just go for everybody. Dr. Nefarious or the Thugs for Less guy?
The Thugs for Less guy, because Dr. Nefarious, even though he does offer good benefits, keep in mind, you have to deal with him screeching at you all the time.
Was never in doubt.
And that makes me anxious.
It might be because I'm just used to getting yelled at. It doesn't bother me too much. It just annoys me.
Like, it's an autism thing. It sets off my fight or flight.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, don't forget the Thugs for Less also has the biking thing as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Thugs for Less also because I want a hover bike. Let's see. But JKR, I think you might actually like the I'm trying to think from Shinra. I know you hate.
I've shown JKR a compilation of Dr. Nefarious to give him an idea of what the character's like, and he likes Dr. Nefarious so far.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I like Dr. Nefarious, but at the same time, you know, if he keeps up with the whole screeching business, I'm gonna get pissed off really quick. Not so much that you know, like your fighter, because you know me, I'm not autistic, but I do have I got a very low tolerance for high-pitched scream.
Same.
And, you know, and I'm like, you know, look, if you're gonna scream in my ear, you're gonna get it. You're gonna fucking get it. So yeah, Thugs for Less.
So whenever you guys are going to go and do our hoverbike race?
You and me. 12 p.m. High noon.
Meanwhile,
back in town.
Only plate ripped apart. Let me ask you this, Shadow Dragon.
Thugs for Less only shows up in Going Commando, the second game.
Oh, there's also we also forgot the pirates.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, you're gonna love and hate the pirates.
Like, I've seen some of the pirates in if you're talking about the pirates from Tools of Destruction, I've seen a little bit of them.
Oh, you're gonna see more with Slag.
Watch your language.
That's his name.
Yes, and it's also a derogatory term for women in British English.
I did not know that.
That's why the Dinobot. That's why the Dinobot Slag is called Slug now.
Not my best word.
Yeah.
I genuinely never knew that, because when I hear that word, I'm thinking like similar to a slate.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, apparently they found out too. They found out the hard way. There was a.
They found out decades later that they named one of their principal Dinobots something that also happens to be a bad word in certain English-speaking places. So they had to struggle. They had to struggle for a few years to come up with a new name for him before settling on Slug.
Who says written English? Is it even like in a thing anymore though, or?
Yes, it's still very commonly used.
Yeah, that's why I was curious. That's why I'm asking, like trying to educate myself on, you know.
It's not like an old-timey term. It is still very commonly used in like England and Australia and places like that.
Okay, so because I can't do words. Shit, help me.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is the equivalent of the N-word here.
No. Nowhere near that. No.
I want to make sure that was. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know.
No, slag is just like, it's like another way to call someone a whore. That's all it is.
Oh, Oh, okay. Well, yeah. When I say equivalent, I mean I view all swear words pretty much equally.
No. Not all swear words are created equal.
Like, I can call someone an ass, but if you call a woman the B one, you might get slapped.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, you can call me an ass, but you call me an N-word, I'm gonna have to punch somebody.
Oh yeah, and you know I would never call you the N-word, and
I know that.
Yeah, here's the thing, guys. I've actually, actually, forget that. I'll talk about it later because I'll just keep my mouth shut now.
Yeah. Let's not get into discussions of like racial slurs on my Final Fantasy VII remake stream.
Yeah, let's not do that. I'm sorry, guys.
Like, I'm just here trying to educate myself on the word I didn't know was.
And my dumbass had to open up my big ass mouth.
Tifa.
What?
Don't worry. Open your mouth again, and we will put cookies in it.
Yeah, this is not the stream to talk about race complications.
Yeah, no.
If anything, you save that for like one of those lefty political streamers.
Yeah.
Tetris. That's the game stuff.
It's Tetris, motherfucker.
I mean, there is a lot of political history involved with Tetris.
Okay, there is actually. It's funny. Oh my god! Tetris.
We withdraw to a safe distance. Then, kaboom!
Safe distance?
What? No such thing.
Nope. No such thing as safe.
Get out the same way we got it.
A safe distance away from the reactor explosion.
Yes. Is there such a thing, though?
The moon.
Where you going?
Weirdly perfect timing.
Yeah, right.
I feel like we've been Smeckledorfed.
Is someone watching us?
Beckledorf.
Yep, we've been Smeckledorfed.
Machines, Oscataria.
Quick, put some spackle on the lens.
Quick, change the channel!
I hate this channel. Let's put on QVC.
I hate this channel.
The chief warmonger. You should be flattered. Right now, you command the undivided attention of every soul in Midgard.
What is this?
But yeah, JKR. I think you might like President Shermer, who that is. Like, if you're the cosplay, I think that might be your guy.
Well, we haven't seen President Shinra just yet. Well, we've seen him in this story, just not in this stream. President Shinra's going to be coming up soon.
Okay.
Right here is Heidegger. And Hojo's not going to show up for a while.
Residents are outraged that the tragedy of Mako Reactor 1 was only the first attack in a campaign of violence.
President Shinra has issued a statement providing assurances that the terrorists will soon be brought to justice.
And so, to a people beset by chaos and uncertainty, we will offer the finest comfort, bread and circus.
Okay, but are we talking like Ringling Brothers Circus, or are we talking Cirque du Soleil? Actually, knowing Shinra, it's probably Le Grand Cirque. You know, the knockoff Cirque du Soleil.
Nah, it'll be the Willy Wonka experience.
More information has come out about the guy who was behind that scam.
Oh yeah, the thing is, too, let me add something. Everyone knows about the lady dressed up as Oompa Loompa, and everyone calls her the meth girl. The thing is, pictures shown out that she was really trying. Like, she was trying to make them kids happy. So, can we just get a round of applause for her? Just trying.
But, like, the guy who's behind the Willy Wonka thing also has a history of publishing anti-vaccine books that were AI written. And used AI art for the promotional stuff for the Willy Wonka experience.
Yeah, that I know about. I feel so bad that this is my favorite clip from it. where the guy's like, "Oh, let's not. He's the unknown." And you have a kid crying that sounds like a siren. Going,
I don't believe it. We played right into Shinra's hands.
Like I said, Tifa, you've been Smeckledorfed.
So we're screwed.
No. Hell no. Listen, they want to turn this into a spectacle? Then I say let's give them one. Let's take down Shinra's big-ass neck in front of everybody.
Okay, I'm sold.
famous last words.
Famous last words are scarred on me after a burp.
The burp blew up 12 dimensions.
I mean, I've seen Stranger Things. I've seen Stranger Things happen. I've seen someone initiate the third impact by shaving.
What?
Evangelion.
I knew that. Third impact by shaving?
Yeah, there's a common joke that because of the way that the shots in End of Evangelion are framed, it looks like it's saying that Gendo shaving is what caused the third impact.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I set my bidet up before I went into work today, and it was a pain in the ass to set up.
That's ironic. It's supposed to make your ass feel better.
The batteries they sent me are also really shitty because fucking hell. Because they're dead. The batteries were dead once they sent me, so I need to get more batteries, but I don't have any money in my account right now to get them. So I have cold water, like ice cold water. So you know that's very pleasant.
Think you can get it to work?
All right, so here's where we get our choice of how we're going to sabotage the Airbuster. We got 4 rooms, 4 keycards total that we can use to divert 4 parts away from it of our choosing. I am going to put them all towards the AI cores.
So you want to make it dumb?
Yes, because it slows down its reaction time and makes it easier to fight. Plus, you can sell the AI cores to shops for a high profit.
Ooh.
Basically, fuck AI.
Yes.
Yes. The other options are you can ship away to M units, which affect its ability to use its electrical discharge attack, and you can send away its big bomber shells, which affect its ability to use the big bomber attack.
Its special attack. Yeah. I can't.
M units, huh?
Yep. An enhancement powered by liquefied materia.
Sounds bad.
Pretty sure I can divert this unit for disposal.
Let's see. Yeah, removing M units from an Airbuster will reduce the number of items it has at its disposal. While this does not directly affect the Airbuster's tactical performance, collecting the discarded items can give your party a much-needed boost in the fight. Yeah, like the reason why you might want to put them towards fine, I'll waste one on the M units. God.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
What?
Something fell behind me. I don't know what it was.
Pros. It was probably an underpants gnome.
That's a very specific reference that I didn't expect from you.
What?
I've never heard you make a casual reference to South Park like that before.
I hate South Park, but the fact is that joke has been used on me for so many years, so it's like it's ingrained in my head. So
You think they're watching us?
yeah.
Even now?
Yup. Probably got a live feed.
Nothing we can do about it. Except smile for the folks at home.
But the reason why you might want to divert stuff other than the AI cores is AI cores just give you something to sell to, sell to the shops to make some gil. Whereas M units give you, like, restorative items, and big bomber shells can be used as offensive items.
Sure you could.
Did anyone know that Jake Paul had a fight?
Again?
I mean,
Yeah, everyone's like, bro, there was a fight.
honestly, I'm like, I don't give a two shits about Jake Paul, so.
Well, me neither. But people are like,
I don't even care about Logan Paul, so yeah.
I don't like
Paul
either
Brothers
one of
can go
them.
to- So Paul Brothers can go to hell.
Oh, hell yeah.
Same with their
I'm just
dad.
sitting
Their
here
dad's a
laughing.
creep.
I'm just sitting here laughing
Like,
at everyone's like,
they're
bro,
a
who is
whole-
this guy?
They're a whole family of creeps. Their mom's a creep, their dad's a creep, they're both creeps.
I'm surprised that the forest thing didn't like just straight up destroy him, you know?
I'm not because YouTube is famous for not punishing people equally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what's stupid is the bullshit that they pulled, that they pulled to the forest and everything like that. Now it's like, they ruined it for everybody on YouTube, making it hard for smaller content creators to get anything going.
Yeah.
It was because of that.
What I'm surprised about is that both of the Paul brothers have run multiple scams. And I'm not just talking like, oh, they didn't deliver what was promised. I mean, like, literal illegal scams. Like, okay, Logan's the one that does crypto scams. Jake's MO is like, oh, I'm going to set up educational courses that you have to pay a subscription fee to access, and then shut them down after all the kids sign up for it without delivering anything of worth.
I mean, hey, you can even argue Prime itself.
He's done this multiple times, and he's never been investigated for, the crimes he's committed. Never even had to face a fine for it.
Any cards?
Just the one.
Two choices.
I mean, if you can afford the fine, you can keep doing the crime.
He's also been accused of SA by people, but that's a topic for somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of yikes.
Motor function computation.
It's more than just yikes, but yeah.
A real quick giant robot, huh? That doesn't sound good. Anyway, we should weigh our options carefully.
Keep in mind, he was on Disney Channel. And he was fired from Disney Channel for being an asshole to everyone.
Programming core flagged for disposal.
They only keep Logan Paul on since he makes them a lot of money. If I remember correctly, the only punishment he had was his YouTube Red show was canceled. Well, it wasn't even canceled. They eventually released it. They just, like, swept it under the rug until everyone forgot. Then they released it. That's more than they gave. That's more than they gave PewDiePie.
Yeah.
If we get that far.
But yeah, like, I know that they keep the Paul brothers on because they make them a lot of money despite doing illegal shit. Because that is how late-stage capitalism works.
Yep.
Bro, I am so annoyed at Twitter right now.
No, you get another thing we got.
Well, my other, the spicy account, right?
Yeah.
Guess how many followers it has?
How many?
Who are you talking to?
864.
Oh.
Most of those are bots, though.
Yeah, most of Twitter is just bots now.
Yeah, like I guarantee, like 860 of them are bots.
I'm sure there's a lot more than that, but yeah.
No, for this on this one right here, like 4 of them I know. Like the 4 of them I know without a doubt are legit.
Speaking of Twitter, there was recently someone who looked more into Twitter's current open source algorithm for like how it promotes content, and it revealed some really shocking stuff that people didn't know about before.
Oh?
Like hashtags actively deboost you in the algorithm.
That's stupid.
And another one is like having an imbalance to how many people you follow versus how many people follow you also affects also negatively affects you in the algorithm.
Also, that clip of him to Chief getting shot through the chest with a laser. That freeze frame hurt.
Oh, wait until you... God, I want to talk about Rebirth, but I can't.
I know you can't talk about it, which we can talk about it after stream, because I already know the ending, and I won't say anything.
I haven't finished Rebirth yet, so I'm not going to talk about the ending.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to say anything on that. Like, That's all I can say. Now, is that good or bad? You have to wait till Ari plays it, or you gotta play it yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just put down $500 for a PS5 and then another $70 for Rebirth. What's the... Everyone can afford that, right?
Oh, you just reminded me of a joke too, because about the guy I was telling you about, the guy that was basically like coming on to me.
Yeah.
One of the guys that I work with is also LGBT, right?
Yeah.
He goes, oh, maybe you should talk to him, get his number. You know, you can get a sugar daddy, right?
Yeah.
I looked at him and said, well, a PS5 is a PS5. I'm cracking up, saying, you really said, I hate you.
Okay, I should probably mess around with weapon upgrades right now. They completely changed how weapon upgrades work in Rebirth. I still haven't gotten used to it. Like, it's no longer something you can, like, manually adjust at any time, like it is in Remake. Like, you have to go to a specific kind of shop to do it.
I hate that. Like, let us upgrade on the fly. Like, that's something I hate. As much as I hate the...
But they also made it so there's actual benefit to using different weapons and like diversifying what weapons you use instead of just replacing your old one with the latest one.
So they took inspiration from a mod for that.
And the upgrade system itself now is more like the sphere grid from 10.
Oh shit, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So
where,
like my
you have you know your character levels, but you also have a party level that raises as you complete quests. And the higher party level gets, the more areas on the grid you unlock for your party members.
Okay, so it's a combination of 10 and 12 with that.
Yes.
Like I have mixed feelings about 12's upgrade system. I prefer 10's. But like I'm mixed between me personally, right? I am mixed between 13 and 10. As much as I hate 13, I will say I love the system, like how you do more battles, you can level up your stuff very nicely. But I hate it caps you at a certain point. But you can get points, and in the next chapter you can basically upgrade. I still hate that. Best creative, right?
Yeah.
It keeps things balanced as well, which I do enjoy and I appreciate.
Also, fast travel. They added fast travel.
For disposal.
Yeah, we needed that.
And there's tons of fast travel spots that you can also discover across the map that are like bus stops for chocobos. They're literally just chocobo bus stops called chocobo stops.
Oh, I do have a question, because you already know those monsters in there. But did you personally fight Midgard's Golem?
You have to.
Oh, you have to?
It's mandatory now.
Oh, shit.
You don't say.
That actually kind of scares me.
Yes.
So, for people who don't know, Midgard's Golem in the original game has about 4,000 hit points, is about level 26, susceptible to poison. When you get his HP down to a certain level, ejects one of your party members out, and hits you with one of the strongest fire spells at that point in the game, Beta, which hits everybody for massive damage.
Yeah, it's a fight that you're encouraged. It's a fight that you're encouraged to avoid as much as possible, which is why you're supposed to go get the chocobo.
Yeah.
Now it's a mandatory boss fight.
I love and hate that at the same time. And the fact of the matter is that I'm going this far into detail tells you how much I hated that boss, doesn't it?
Yes.
Like, I would actually go and have to manipulate just to get hit with Beta so I can run.
They also changed how enemy skill works.
Oh.
And I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. Enemy skill, instead of being like it was in the original 7, where it's like use the enemy skill materia, and if an enemy has a skill that you can learn, you get the enemy skill. So it's a lot of trial and error. Yeah, it's like, it's a lot of trial and error to even learn an enemy skill in the original Final Fantasy VII. In Remake, enemy skills are like you get the enemy skill materia through the combat simulator, and you get new enemy skills through combat simulator challenges related to the enemy skill materia.
I have mixed feelings on that because some of the enemy skills
you unlock the combat simulator challenges by encountering certain special variants of monsters on the world map.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
So it comes down to you still have to encounter the monster that you would have learned the skill from.
Okay, so it made it a little bit easier for most people then.
Yes.
They made it more beginner friendly, which I can appreciate as accessibility, you know?
Yes. Like, I would say Rebirth is a lot more accessible and better tutorialized than Remake is.
Oh, it is. Because if you...
Like, I can actually understand how Tifa's combat mechanics work now. That's why she's one of my main party members. And I can understand what Barrett does besides just shoot.
I mean, he also provides social commentary. You knew that was coming.
And while the dodge move is still pretty shit, they instead beef up your ability to counter and block moves.
Okay, I can appreciate that.
Like, you now have a frame perfect parry now that mitigates all damage.
You know what this sounds like, right?
Metal Gear Rising.
Parry playthrough. Parry playthrough.
I thought you were gonna say Perry the Platypus.
Dude,
every time I hear Perry the Platypus, I think of this one meme where it's a picture of Perry the Platypus wearing one of those Russian bearskin hats, and it's Dr. Doofenshmirtz saying, "Perry the Platypus."
I was gonna say, if someone gives me a PS5 in the game, I will do that playthrough while wearing a Perry the Platypus onesie.
Also, they added there's a whole side game of like a card battle mini game called Queen's Blood.
Oh, did you say a card battle game?
Yes.
Now I'm curious if it's triple triad, because that's one of the triple triad
I wouldn't know because I haven't played the game that Triple Triad is from.
It's in both Final Fantasy VIII and they put it in the MMO.
Haven't played 8, and I've only played part of 14, and it's been a long time.
To give you a super rough thing of it, it's a 3x3 space where you put cards down and you basically just playing a higher number.
Yes, then it's that, except like certain cards have effects to them, and like there's a ranking system to cards where like the cards you place down affect what cards can be placed down around them.
Okay, so this is like Triple Triad Plus.
It's
then.
like it's like Triple Triad meets Yu-Gi-Oh.
Here's the thing, for people who really don't know, Triple Triad was from Final Fantasy VIII. That came out in what, 1999? I think it was.
1998, 1999, something like that.
Yeah, I think in America we got it in 99. That's still considered
I know that the demo was out in 98 because the demo was bundled with Brave Fencer Musashi.
Yeah, I still got the demo.
Yep.
But still to this day, even on shitposting sites, we were just talking about it, how that's one of the best card games that ever came out, like mini games.
And to remove any RNG from what cards you're able to get, the booster packs that you can buy for the card battle minigame, like booster packs contain specific sets of cards instead of having RNG tied to them.
We should be good.
The moment Big Boy goes down, you hit that switch.
Right.
So that's something I think I'd definitely be playing the hell out of.
There's even quests tied to the card battle game.
Ooh.
Which, just as a reminder, so I don't sound like I'm repeating myself too much, it's called Queen's Blood.
JKR, I saw you just gave me a high five.
Wait, what?
On Duolingo?
I didn't just...
Yeah.
I didn't do that just now. I did that a few hours ago.
I just saw it.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. You get notifications a little late.
Yeah.
They've already happened.
It's because they have to travel into the future.
All I gotta say is, look at your mom's points, and Jesus Christ, I hope I can get numbers like that.
Eh. She's, you know, she's gone really far with this damn thing, and I'm like, okay, good.
Now we just gotta get it done.
Yeah, tell her I said mad respect on the XP.
Sure, I will.
Not that way.
I like that they've said not that way. I'm like, what? I can't give someone's mother mad respect, mad props, right? Like Tifa, come on, like I'm shocked. That is the way.
Tifa, it is the current year. Calm down.
Right?
Like, it is the way to give someone's mother props and respect. Always.
So, in other words, word to your mother.
Yes. Kind words to your mother.
They're here! Pull them back! Buy us every second you can!
Okay, but here's a question I have about the Airbusters, since you're, you know, the Final Fantasy VII expert here. Does the does Bustin make the Airbuster feel good?
It's a soulless machine that's supposed to replace Soldier. Doubt.
We too late. That's far enough, you bastards. I'm kicking you down.
So the Airbuster is not, in fact, a fan of either Neil Cicierega or Ray Parker Jr.
He's not a fan of anything.
I mean, it's got a pretty big fan on it.
Looks like a performance assessment, don't you think?
There we go. That is how we have sabotaged the Airbuster.
Work in our favor.
We got rid of all of its AI cores and one of its M units.
We should put some C4 under the.
Barrett's talking about Barrett's talking about trying to start a viral trend.
No way we're getting back up that.
Like I love Barrett in Remake and Rebirth.
That was actually kind of badass. It came out.
Yep.
But yeah, we need to get a Final Fantasy cosplay going also, because you already know I would be happy either doing Barret or Sid.
Yeah. Also, without going into spoilers, you're going to love in Rebirth what they did with the section in Junon.
Oh.
Like that's another example of you know, the Remake series thing of stretching out segments longer, but in this case it doesn't feel padded. It feels like expanding on what was already there.
Oh, okay. Wait, did it just what was that exhaust? Like what?
I think. Oh, and in Rebirth, they added item and equipment crafting.
Oh, okay.
Where, like, you can craft potions and, like, pieces of armor now and upgrade stuff that's already in your inventory.
So, in short, Final Craft 7.
Yes. And they, like, gameplay-wise, they sort of, I think they did, like, I was, like, half asleep when I got to the part that tutorialized it, so I've forgotten how to do it. But they sort of added in the thing from 10 where, like, you could swap out party members mid-battle.
Oh!
Since, you know, you start out with a party of 5 instead of...
Yeah.
Like, you don't have 5 active at once, but...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You have 5 people you can choose from instead of just being limited by who's there in the story, like you are in Midgar.
Yeah. Also, I remember that girl I told you guys that I like? I came up with an idea that she loved, right?
Yeah.
Basically getting brown, like, we talked about making some special brownies and special cookies one day. Like, I told you, when you feel more comfortable around me and all that, you know. Basically, getting your brownie batter, fill it about part way, get your cookie dough, and put that on top. Then put more brownie batter on top, so you have a cookie in the center.
Oh, yeah, I know what those. There's a term for those. I just can't. Conga bars. That's what they're called.
I don't know what it's called, but she loved the idea.
Like
for the special.
where it's cookie dough layered on top of a brownie. That's called a conga bar.
Okay. Yeah, she loved the idea.
When you said special brownies and special cookies, I thought you were talking like the devil's lettuce.
Yes, cannabis. Yeah, we were literally talking about that, and she loves the idea.
Even better.
Yeah,
just
she
make
loved
sure you
the
eat.
idea.
Make sure you eat those in moderation. You are not supposed to eat a whole
trees.
You're not even supposed to eat a whole one at once.
I want to eat like 12 trays.
That goes for you too, Cloud. Right?
You better give up.
It's gonna be a zombie, ain't it?
If the price is right.
Believe it or not, it is possible to overdose on THC.
I mean, you can overdose on water, so yeah.
Yes, I know of a famous case where someone did overdose on water.
The radio thing that actually happened in New York, I think.
It was, I think it was either New York or LA, where it was a radio station that was holding a contest called Hold Your Wee for a Wee, where they had like people drink excessive amounts of water and try to hold it in without, you know, having to leave to go to the bathroom. And if they won a Nintendo Wii, and one of the contestants died from overhydration.
Yeah. It was a lady that ended up, and then basically the guy that was there that came in second place, they had to monitor him because he drank like close to the amount. And apparently, well, I remember a nurse actually called in and said, "Do not do that. It's dangerous." I don't know if they got charged with murder or anything, but I think because it's out waivers.
They didn't get charged with murder, but they got fined.
I thought they lost their jobs. I heard.
So we need to synchronize our movements?
I mean,
I remember this in the original.
Yeah. Here it's a lot easier to tell because they give you a visual indicator.
Okay.
Like, you don't pay attention to Tifa, you pay attention to the monitors.
Okay.
And there's a second half of this where it opens the storage where we can pick up our discarded airbuster parts if we perform it successfully 3 times.
Okay.
And that's definitely what I'm gonna do. But they switch up the directions you have to push the levers in.
Oh. Fun.
So that's also why you want to keep an eye on the monitors, because the arrows on them tell you which directions to push the analog sticks.
Need to bypass a high-level security lock.
Different from the other one?
Same deal, but we gotta do it several times.
It's like either 3 or 5 times. I can't remember which.
Yeah, let's
Probably 3, because 3 is a magic number.
And there's an achievement tied to it, I believe.
Oh.
Delta level security lockdown is currently in effect.
Okay, guys. You know what we have to do.
Copy me?
No, Tifa leads.
Oh, fine. After you, girl.
Gotta get past level 1 first, right?
See how the arrows are different now?
Yeah.
Alpha level security disengaged.
That was great, you guys. Let's keep it up.
And the timing's nowhere near as strict as it is in the original.
In the original, it is asinine.
Beta level security disengaged.
Like, in the original, it's also not helped by the fact that you're not given any audiovisual cues on when to press the button.
You gotta count 1, 2, 3 and hope that you're on time.
Yeah.
Halfway there.
Even speedrunners have a hard time with it.
2, 1.
Like, that one was off, but it doesn't reset the whole thing, thankfully.
Good.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1. Breathe when I breathe. Focus. 3, 2, 1.
Gamma level security disengaged.
No way! You guys are naturals. Okay, final round. Don't lose focus. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush it.
Don't lose focus, Yugi. Don't lose faith. Concentrate.
2, 1.
It should have been me, not him.
Bakura, I know how we're going to defeat the Pharaoh. We must steal the item that gives him his power, his leather pants.
Didn't take as long as I expected. Good work, guys.
Oh, God.
Likewise. You made it easy.
That's still one of the best parodies out there.
Yes, because it's not like, oh, this song sucks and that's the joke.
Like, the song is genuinely good, like normal. The original is genuinely good.
I mean, like, a lot of YouTube parody songs are like, oh, this is me doing a song about why the original song I'm parodying is a piece of shit.
But yeah, it's kind of like how we want to do the My Name's Flood thing. It's gonna be fun, you know?
Yeah. And there we go. We got 4 AI programming cores and I believe an ether or a turbo ether maybe. And some magic up into materia.
Huh. If I'm not mistaken, magic up makes the
magic up raises your MP.
Magic up. I'm thinking magic plus, I think.
No, it boosts magic attack.
Okay, boost magic attack. But I think it also increases the usage of magic for the spell.
No. It just boosts the attack power.
Okay,
like it
so
boosts
I'm thinking
like it boosts your magic attack stat is what it does.
Okay, so
they also massively cut down on the amount of different materia in the remake games.
Huh.
Because a lot of them are pretty redundant when you think about it.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, you know Facebook brought back the pokes?
Yeah, I knew about that because I only knew about that because a friend of mine who I barely talked to just poked me a while back, and I was like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, so me and Mari-chan, right? I posted a picture on Facebook. We got 69 pokes already.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
And right now we're at 72. I just poked him back.
And we'll equip. Nah, we don't have any more summoning materia to give Tifa. I haven't used Facebook in a long time either, so I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
I just thought it might be some interesting news. Current
There was a recent
that.
video from a YouTube channel I've been getting into called Gabby Bell, where she like investigated the current state of Facebook and how much of a clusterfuck it is.
No, and oh god. I have a group that I admin overnight. It started off with 10,300 people. I've gotten rid of over 600 bots. It was at like 9,700. It got to the point where I even put on the rules. If you are a new account and you apply, you will be banned. I put questions like...
The music we just bought is a jazz remix of the bombing mission theme.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you can buy CDs that have remixes of Final Fantasy VII songs in them.
Yeah.
Also, they made a whole ass rhythm They made a whole ass rhythm game in Rebirth out of playing piano.
Oh, I've seen it. People have been playing like a whole bunch of different games. Like they make a save point just for the area.
Yeah. All right. This is it, Luigi. Look. There's the president.
Oh, that's Shinra.
This is the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the guy that Kier was saying you would like.
The eyes of one who has violated Mako, which would make you a soldier.
Ex-soldier.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Though not, alas, for very long. Accelerated cellular degradation being the most common cause of death by far. This is classified, of course, but every soldier knows the truth.
That's right.
Think you forgetting someone?
Where the fuck did he get that from?
What did I put?
It's on his arm, my dude.
Ain't enough hours in the day.
Yes, but last I checked, it was a Gatling gun.
Yeah, I swapped it out. I didn't
see you do that.
I swapped it out a while ago.
Sorry, I didn't see you do that.
The Gatling gun is the one he starts out with. That's the light machine gun I have equipped for him right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Later on, if you do it, later on, if you do enough side quests, you can get a bazooka for him.
Ooh.
There's also in the original game a close range weapon called the cannonball. With a cannonball, and he uppercuts monsters with a cannonball. Man,
The true nature of Mako is known to one and all, yet the people willfully turn a blind eye to the cost. As you must surely be aware.
Don't you dare try to put this on us! If anyone's going along with your plans, it's because you brainwashed them!
Such methods are beneath you.
but you see why I think you might want to cosplay the president.
Henceforth, allies of wicked.
And this is without even getting into Rufus.
Yeah. Like Rufus is another character he would like.
Yeah.
We was gonna say the president though, because the president has this intimidating aura of like, bro, like leave me alone.
The president has that like commanding aura that I know you like from villain characters, JKR.
Yeah.
Rufus has the sense of style that I know you like.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. Oh man, when we get to Rufus.
Rufus isn't gonna be until the end of isn't gonna be until the end of this game.
Yeah, we gotta know which one he would like better.
Now let us raise the curtain on our main event. The trial of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Terrorists conspired with Bukai against Ninja. Your guilt is undeniable. Your punishment, death.
I also like how Airbuster looks so much more intimidating compared to.
I mean, all of the enemies look a lot more intimidating compared to the PS1 game.
Sick of all of this.
Get to the next game, but I'm curious if Diamond Weapon, Emerald Weapon, Ruby Weapon, all of them.
Yeah, I'm
interested
I'm interested in seeing what the weapons are gonna look like.
Because they were intimidating in the original. And I would also like a chance to fight Sapphire Weapon.
We have a time limit for this fight.
I hate time limit.
But it's like a 20-minute time limit. That's more than enough.
Only 20 minutes, but not 30.
I mean, the reason we have a time limit is because, you might have missed it in the cutscene because we were talking over it, but the president has his own detonator for our bomb and set it off before we could. So that's why there's a time limit. All right. As usual, magic is really effective against mechanical enemies.
Thunder magic more than fire.
Yeah, lightning magic does the most, but I don't have lightning on Cloud. Because Barrett makes for a good black mage for this part of the game.
Yeah, in the original game, it's more toward Tifa being your healer and Cloud being your black mage. I mean, Barrett, we're live streaming right now.
All right. Also, another gameplay change they make in Rebirth I'll go ahead and talk about since it's not really a spoiler, is you can use summons outside of boss fights. Whereas in Remake, summons only occur in boss fights.
I hated that.
Let's take care of them first.
All right, Master Hand. Like, if we would have known that this would have been in the game.
Proto Rage in with the shotgun. Holy shit.
Hey, Proto. But yeah, what came to mind, right? And then I lost my train of thought.
You were distracted by how fucking thick Ifrit is.
Oh yeah.
Why is waifu being hurt?
Hand.
Because why is waifu being hurt? Because life is pain.
Hey, Cloud Saito. The Dutch. But yeah, Proto, because I jumped into the stream with Ari. We got to do our thing later, okay? That might be one of the coolest riffs in the franchise.
Oh, just wait until you see 16.
Oh.
Wait until you see how Ifrit is in 16.
Because you do know my favorite now is this version in between 10, right?
Like, without delving too much into spoilers for 16, partly because I haven't finished 16 yet. In 16, Ifrit is not just a summon. It's your devil trigger.
Oh.
Like, you can just turn into Ifrit mid-battle.
Yeah, you're still not doing too well, are you, Proto? Yeah, Devil Trigger riff.
Yeah, because Final Fantasy 16 is more of a Devil May Cry like than a proper RPG.
Oh, Proto, something that can also help. Ginger tea with honey and lemon. Trust me, it's a very acquired taste, but very helpful for soothing your throat and coughing.
Oh no, Big Bomber, no! Get out of the way, Tifa! Tifa, move! Tifa, move!
Barry!
I can't. I won't. It's coming. Gotta find someplace safe.
It's coming.
Don't overdo it.
Gundam. Believe it or not, I'm actually out of ginger tea myself. And I need to pick some up also.
It's on you.
Here's I've mentioned this words. I've mentioned this on a previous Final Fantasy VII Remake stream, but I will go a bit more into detail about it since I didn't really explain it too much last time. But the Ultimania guide for Final Fantasy VII Remake gave us official measurements for Tifa in the remake continuity.
Oh?
Keep it together.
Going by Japanese sizes, which, you know, have to be adjusted a bit for an American conversion because we use broke-ass imperial measurements that nowhere else in the world uses. In Japanese sizes, she's a G cup.
Nice.
You snagged a Sega Saturn Mobile Suit Gundam game? Damn, that must have been real lucky. I know that Japanese Saturn games tend to go for a bit cheaper, which, you know, that's a godsend. But I imagine that that's still pretty sought after.
$13? What?
$13? Damn.
That's a deal.
Like, I know from having a Saturn now, just how sought after a lot of Saturn games are. Like, you know, obviously the most sought after being Panzer Dragoon Saga. Like, Panzer Dragoon Saga is a case where I would argue pirating it is probably the better option. Because, like, it's arguably the best game on the Saturn, but it's also the rarest game on the Saturn because it has a really low print run. Even in Japan.
I just checked, you did.
Cry havoc, and let slip the dogs of war.
But there's no dogs here, only robots and waifus. And twinks. And Barrett, which I guess that would fall under bears.
You called?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it a night because I've got to be up early to take my mom to the train.
Alright, thanks for joining.
Tell her I said hi.
I will.
Yes, please tell her that both me and my mother say hello.
I will. Thank you guys.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night.
Give Widget a hug for me.
I will.
And as they say in Old Ireland, slum.
As they say in Brooklyn, early to bed, early to catch the worm. Or is it the bagel?
Good night, guys.
Good night. Look at genuinely having fun with the Irish stuff.
Stay strong. Watch yourself.
Let's do this.
I'm up for anything.
Like, I have actually been putting up long streaks, like in rows.
Yeah, unfortunately, my streak just recently fell apart because I've been so immersed by Final Fantasy VII Rebirth that it has dominated my daily life. And not in a fun way. Well, yes, in a fun way, but not in the kinky way.
Also, I have not played Crisis Core yet. We already know it's because of Soldier and everything, the Wutai Awards.
Yeah.
I am curious if they would have bring an Airbuster to the Wutai War, how that would have done.
Oh no, Tank Buster, no! No! Run! God damn it, Barrett!
War. I mean,
just some casual war crimes. What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, that's just America on a Tuesday. I mean, it's sad that that really is just a Tuesday for America, isn't it?
There we go. Airbuster defeated. It's kind of a shame that JKR had to hop out because we're about to get into the Aerith stuff. But I might end it here just so he can catch on later.
Yeah, I really want to see his impression of Reno.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to see his first impression of him. Geneva Conventions, you mean Geneva Suggestions?
The Geneva Suggestions, yes. Have a good night, Shadow Dragon.
Night, Shadow. Yeah, it does make sense.
Hey, buddy. You okay? Yeah. Made it through with just a couple
those scraped knees back then.
I mean, I really can't wait to see more mods come out, you know?
Yeah, we'll have to wait for the PC port, unfortunately.
Yeah. Like, I'm curious what kind of mods they're going to do for Red 13.
Red 13, I actually haven't used much in combat. I've mostly just stuck with my staple trio of Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa. Like, there is a section where you're forced to only use Barret and Red 13 paired together.
Cosmo Canyon, probably?
No, way before that.
Oh, okay.
Who are you?
Oh, Sephiroth. You are everything.
There's still so much to be done.
Also, you're going to like the Nibelheim chapter in Rebirth.
Yeah, I've seen so many clips of it, and I'm jealous of it.
He lives. Finally awake, are we?
You're...
Aerith. It's Aerith. And you are?
Cloud.
Nice to meet you again.
Again, huh?
What? You don't remember? What about the flowers?
Dang, Aerith, that dress is hiding some cake. Yeah, just wait until we get to Rebirth and you get to see Aerith and Tifa in swimsuits.
Yes.
You came crashing through the roof.
And they also, I mentioned this way earlier in stream, but you guys were not here for that. They did some important upgrades to Tifa's model, which, since I'm a Tifa stan, that's important to me. Like, in addition to giving her a better looking face for, like, the graphics engine that they're in, they also gave her realistic jiggle physics, not just like, you know, cartoony or static. It's like the amount of jiggle there is depends on what she's wearing in the scene.
And everybody and their mother.
Yep.
Not like mine, no. It's special.
And they gave her more toned abs.
Good for anything at all.
And we stand the muscles.
Yes.
Bet you just don't know how to use it.
Muscle mummy, yeah.
And for the record, they included in the Nibelheim... this is the only spoiler I'm going to say. Yes, they included Cloud looking through Tifa's underwear drawer in Nibelheim.
Pretty crazy, huh? Us meeting
I mean, it's very important to the plot.
He doesn't say what he found in there, but he's narrating this He's narrating this flashback, and Tifa's like, "You went into my house? Yeah, I thought you would be there. You went into my room? I want to see if you were around. You went through my stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then both Aerith and Tifa together. Cloud, you asshole!
Yep. So for people who don't know, this actually lets you lower both Tifa and Aerith's likable meter to you. It lets you have a better chance of dating Barret in the original game.
Oh, they put a lot of emphasis on like the relationship values in Rebirth.
Can you date Barret? That's all I want to know.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet, but like they integrated into like battle mechanics where like the higher your relationship is with your party members, the more team attacks you can perform.
I want to date Barret. Can you tell? Oh, and Chun-Li's birthday. I actually saw someone do fan art where what's her name? Jury took out the F, so it said 56.
I mean, the one I saw recently was it was like Mega Man giving Chun-Li a birthday cake that said 53 on it, and she's like, "Oh, you got the numbers backwards," and she switches the 5 and the 3 so it says 35. And then Mega Man's like, "But your birthday was in," and then Chun-Li, like, you know,
that's a classic one.
Yeah. But yeah, that is going to do it for tonight. So I can try and get back onto some semblance. I say get back into some semblance of a regular sleep schedule. I have spring break coming up.
Agreed,
But,
Cloud.
Mega Man is an innocent boy. Mega Man is the best boy.
Nah, that's Zero.
We are going to raid Moai, who is playing some Minecraft, building brown bricks with Minecraft.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you to my co-hosts for co-hosting with me. Thank you to the new followers we got this stream and last stream. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, unpleasant dreams. And JKR's not here to sing the outro song, so we'll just have to end it silently.
I could also say, why is it not green?